Alright guys, so I've got my hands on this new gimbal from Giant Tech, which is Weebill 3S, and to test it out, I have come out to this beautiful location in Pondicherry. I will be filming a cinematic video of French colony over here, which is why Pondicherry is known for. I will be taking you through the entire process in terms of how to actually use a gimbal while you are filming something cinematic. So when you are filming with a gimbal, there are 5 things that you should take care of. First thing is stabilize your gimbal well. Now you will find a lot of videos online where you can easily check out how to stabilize a gimbal, and once you learn how to stabilize a gimbal for any of the gimbal, it will be almost same for all the remaining gimbals. But I'll tell you how you can actually figure out if your gimbal is stabilized or not. So this gimbal is already stabilized. I have mounted a Sony FX3 camera on this, and I'm using a Tamron 17-28mm lens. So you can see the camera is in this position. If I move it up, it will be in this position. If I move it down, it will stay in that position. If I tilt it, it will be in that position. So you just have to ensure whichever direction you move your gimbal, like if you are rotating your pan axis, so it stays. And that shows like, your gimbal is stabilized. What I usually do is any day when I am planning to film, early in the morning, I'll stabilize my gimbal, and that stays the same for the rest of the day. Sometimes you have to make a little bit of adjustment depending upon if you are changing your lens or if you are changing your filter. So you might have to make a few adjustments in your gimbal. The second thing is you need to make sure that you are aware of all the different modes available in your gimbal. In this gimbal, there are 6 different modes, which is pan follow, lock mode, then there is a portrait mode, there's a vortex mode, and there is a POV mode. Now, although there are different modes available, but majority of the times you end up using 2 or 3 modes. In the pan follow mode, your tilt axis is locked and your camera is always looking towards one direction. As you can see, if you move your camera from top to down or bottom to top or left to right or right to left, it will keep looking in the same direction. In the lock mode, all the axes are locked and your camera is always pointing towards one direction, in fact on one subject. So as you can see, if I move my camera from left to right or right to left or tilt up or tilt down, your camera stays in the same direction. In the follow mode, all the axes are free to move, and now you can tilt your camera up, you can tilt your camera down, you can pan towards the left, pan towards the right, and you're free to move your camera in any direction. I use this mode very often because all the axes are free and you can take all the creative shots using this mode. In the POV mode, you can move your camera diagonally as well. As you can see now, my gimbal is on POV mode, so I can move my camera diagonally as well. And this mode is often used when you are filming something which has a lot of action in the frame. In the vertex mode, you can create a vertex effect in your videos, which is also popularly known as a 360-degree roll. Now, as you can see, my camera is right now in the vertex mode, and I can use a joystick to move my camera in a 360-degree roll. In the portrait mode, your camera turns vertical, and now you can film vertical shots as well. As you can see, right now my gimbal is in portrait mode, so I can film the vertical shots as well. And this is often used to film your content for Instagram or any content where you have to film vertical shots. Now you can achieve the portrait mode either directly in the gimbal, like in the setting itself by pressing the mode button 2 times and then you have to press it 2 times again. Or you can take out your camera and you can see like there is a key sort of a thing which you can fit in over here. And now your camera is set in the vertical mode. So you are free to film any content in the vertical format. The third thing is there are 4 basic shots which you can take at all the location and it comes handy. The first one is your side track, second one is your follow shot, third one is your orbit shot, and the fourth one is a pullback or a push-in shot. So keep these 4 things in mind and you can mix and match and create very creative shots out of these 4 basic shots. Fourth thing, when you are taking a shot of a moving vehicle or a moving object, always try to take help and take that shot from a moving vehicle, because all the camera gimbals are mostly 3-axis gimbal and your body acts as a 4th axis. So it is very difficult to get a stable shot while you're walking along with the subject because there's always a jerk which you get from your body movement. The 5th thing, always take multiple shots, like take shots from multiple angles so that later on when you are editing the video, all of those shots come handy and you can compile it in a good cinematic sequence. Now there is one more point, which is the ninja walk. Now this you would have heard in a lot of video, but if you're filming with a gimbal, it is always recommended to film using that ninja walk and not walking casually. So normally when you are filming, this is how you walk and it sort of creates a lot of jerk from your body movement. But for ninja walk, you have to spread your legs a bit, like make some distance, and always walk heel to toe. Like put your heel first and then your toe, and this is how you walk in a ninja walk. I think that's all from the different things that you should take care of while you are filming with a gimbal. Now a little bit about this gimbal. I have been using this gimbal for a while. I took it to Maldives, I took it to Kodaikanal. If you are a travel filmmaker, I would highly recommend this gimbal. I know like this gimbal right now looks a bit huge, but let me show you, like there's this quick release plate using which you can remove all of this thing which is like a attachment to it, which helps you filming well. And this is how small this gimbal is, and it can actually mount a cinema line camera. I have been using it for a while. You get really good stable footage. It is super small, lightweight, compact. You can easily travel with it, and it also comes with an inbuilt light. Now I haven't used it today, but if you are filming in dark, this light really comes in very handy, specifically when you are taking your talk head shots and there is less light. You can just lit up this light, it will be on your face, it will be a soft light, and you can easily film even during dark. And do let me know if you use this gimbal. I would really appreciate your feedback. And yeah, I think that's all from this video. I'll see you soon in the next one. Until then, peace!